everyone, today I'm going to show you a few of my makeup favorites for the fall right now. I find that a lot of time when you want to get some makeup, you don't know what to buy because obviously when you buy you can't return it. So you don't know what to buy and what looks good or how it works on you. So I'll share with you some of the stuff makeup that I use that I really like, and I find that I get a lot of compliments on it. So first I'm gonna start with my eyes. So today I'm using Motives eyeshadow. It's really nice. I have to give credit to their eye primer, which is this. So it's called Motive Eye Base. So when you put this on, it definitely shows a lot more of your eyeshadow color, as you can see. It's a base. So again, when you put eyeshadow on pure skin, it's hard for the eyeshadow to show. One, because of your skin tone. Two, because of the oiliness from your pores. It creases the eyeshadow. So when you have a primer, it acts as a base so that when you put on your eyeshadow, with every skin tone, it just evens it out so that you get the true color of the eyeshadow. And I find that it really lasts all day, and it truly lasts all day because I work at the salon. It's oily, it's hot. I work like 10 hours a day, so this actually lasts through all that sweat and long hours. So it's definitely a must try, the Motive Eye Base. So then on my eyes, what I used today was the Motive eyeshadow. So what I put on my base, actually, usually you would put the light color on your base, but today I switched it around and I put the dark color on my base. So today I use Hazelnut, Motive Hazelnut, and the color looks like this. Okay, so it's really nice. It has a bit of a shimmer. I find that it gives eyes that have no lids like me a bit of dimension, if you understand what I mean by that. With the shimmer, it reflects light, so it gives different depth to the eyes. So I personally think that with eyeshadows that have a bit of a shimmer for people who have no lids or like lids like mine, it actually makes us look like we have bigger eyes. So for the overall base, I use the Hazelnut. And then in the crease area, which is right here, okay, I use the heiress from Motive. So the color looks like this. It's a very nice, soft, lavender kind of pearl look. So it's great for inner area or just in the center of your eyes, just so that it makes it pop. So it does more of the highlighting, making your eyes pop out more than as a full eyeshadow all over. And then if you can see in here, okay, so I did the brown, which is the Hazelnut all over. Then I did the hairs right here, and then on the crease I gave it a bit of color both on the crease and at the bottom of my eye right there. You can see that. Okay, I used Fantasy. So this is a really pretty purple, I find, that Motive created, and it actually comes out this color. A lot of time when you buy eyeshadow, it's very underpigmented, so you have to put it on and on to make it show. But you know what, Motive colors, they show best with an eye primer. But if you don't have sorry, I have a bit of a cold. If you don't have an eye primer, then the eyeshadow works very well. And then in my tear ducts, I use Blizzard. So it's a white eyeshadow right here from Motive as well. So those are colors I find that looks nice for the fall. It's just, it's not too dark, but it's not too light. So it goes well with dark brown eyes or occasions, or even, you know, any other color eye. But I find with my eye color, it's really hard to find a color that makes my eyes stand out. And you know, I've been trying this and I really like it. So that is that. And again, and on my cheek, I used this really nice, it's called porcelain doll. So you could, this is also motif, okay, on my cheek. So it's called porcelain doll. So the cheek that I have on is a very nice, not pink, not coral. It's kind of soft. I don't know how to describe it, but it's just really nice on the cheek. And on top of it, I just add a bit of highlighter from MAC. So I've used this highlighter, mineralized skin finish from MAC forever, and this I think lasts me for like 5-6 years. It's called Soft and Gentle, and it's just a really nice highlighter. As you can see, they have so much of it that I think I bought this like 4 or 5 years ago and I still have it. So I just brush it on the top of the cheekbone. It gives me a really nice glow, as you can see here. So that's really nice, and it goes great with the porcelain doll blush. I find just gives you that soft glow. And what else do I have? Oh yes, so you know how when people use foundation or powder and you apply it on with, say, this, I find that this absorbs a lot of product, so you end up buying more product and it costs you more. And also I find it's very heavy. It's hard to apply for me. So I've been using these brushes. So these are powder brushes, mineral powder brush. And this is from Sephora, number 45. And it's not, it's enough density to grab the powder. I'll just show you. It's enough density to just grab the powder, and when you finish taking the powder, just give it a bit of a tap like this to get the excess off, and then I just dab it on too. So it's the same as this, but I find this takes up more product and it's harder to apply than if you were to use this. So if you want, you know, like a soft coverage, then you can just brush it on like this. But if you want more coverage, let's say here I have these spider veins, so you can put a bit, dab a bit of product, give it a tap, and dab it on. When you dab it on, the product goes into the skin and it covers a lot better. So depending on the technique that you use, it will give you either a light coverage or a full coverage. So if you have a lot of acne scars or pigmentation, I would suggest that you dab it, and if you have nicer, clearer skin, then you can just dust it on like that, right? So again, it goes on very soft. It doesn't look cakey at all. So usually when I used to have my put my powder on, I wouldn't get cakey looking, but with the brush I find that it really applies softly and you look like you don't have anything on, just like that. And throughout the day, you just tap it with, refresh yourself with the powder, and then you're good. I find that I'm very oily, so those of you who are suffering from oily face, you really have to try this. It's called the Becca Translucent, and it's Blotting Powder Perfector. By far, I have tried every product that there is out there for oily skin, and I have to say the Becca Translucent Blotting Powder is like you buying those strips from Shopper Drug Mart and try to get the oil out of your skin, but this is just give you that more of a matte finish after. It looks like this. You can see how much I wear it. It's almost like throughout the day, even on the hottest day, like 40-something degrees, I'm standing outside twisting and making the balloons for my fundraising, and I would be so oily here, and I would just, you know, get a bit of that and I just dab it on. The best thing when you are reapplying, try to dab, because if you're oily and you go like this, then you're smurring all the sweat all over your face. So if you're touching up, like, you know, throughout the day, try to dab so that you don't mush all your makeup. So I just dab like this on my T-zone, and I would stand in the sun and it would not make me look like a grease pan, which if it wasn't for this, I would. So anyone who's suffering from oily skin, or, you know, look like a grease pan by the end of the day, please try this. It's like honestly by far the best product that I find to help with oily skin. And what else? That is pretty much it. So yeah, that's pretty what's my favorite right now. So once again, thank you for watching. I hope that gives you a bit of tips on what to buy for the fall makeup if you want to change up your makeup. And again, thank you for watching, and Theo and Theo, come. Okay, so again, Theo and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!